Call.com review and tutorial. Hello and welcome to our channel. In this video, I'm going to review Call.com and show you how to use it. So please watch till the end to properly understand the tutorial. And to create an account on Call.com, you could also use my affiliate link below the description where I earn a small commission at no additional cost to you. And by using the link, you may also get some discount or rewards upon sign up. But before that, if you don't know what is Call.com, it is an open source scheduling platform designed to simplify the process of booking meetings and managing appointments, in which it allows users to share personalized booking links, sync with calendars such as Google Calendar, Outlook, and iCloud, and automatically adjust for time zone to avoid scheduling conflicts. Call.com is highly customizable, enabling individuals, teams, and organizations to brand their booking pages, set meeting types, define availability, and integrate with tools like Zoom, Microsoft Teams, and many more. So now to create an account, you can simply click the link in the description and log in using your Google or email address. Once done from here, the next thing that you need to do is simply enter here your full name and also choose your corresponding time zone as you can see in here. And just click connect your calendar. Now in this option, I'm going to use my Google Calendar as an example. I'm going to click this connect, and from here it will show us that we can connect also Google Meet, Zoom, Video, Discord. And after that, we can now start setting our availability, and that includes the day in here, the corresponding time starting, and also the end time in here. Let's say on the Monday and Wednesday, I'm going to start working from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. Same on Wednesday in here. So from there, we can also start customizing a lot of things to complete our profile. Can proceed by navigating this button. Once done from here, you can simply upload our profile photo by choosing a file from our computer. So make sure that the photo will be professional or formal type of you, or even a logo of your company or the organization you're in. Just click the save button, and after that you can even enter here a bio or a description about yourself. So let's say in this part, I'm just going to simply enter sentences that says schedule your appointment now. This is only an example, but you can add more. Moving on, by clicking the button below, you'll automatically be directed on this dashboard of Call.com. Now as you can see on the left side panel under event types, you should be able to see here the sample, meetings, duration, and you try to click the preview, it will show you what it looks like. So this is basically what we're trying to create in here in scheduling or in setting an appointment. You could also click the three dots in here and click the delete button to start creating a new one. And to start creating a new one, again, all you need to do is click the plus new button on the top right corner. And in this pop-up window, you simply enter first the title of the event type or event meeting. For instance, I'm going to enter book chat. You'd also navigate to change the description. You have here also the URL. And for this description, I'm just going to simply enter a random one, which is a quick meeting regarding our services or service. Now below, you could also navigate to see the duration of it, of how many minutes it will be. By clicking the continue button, you can now start navigating on the left side panel on some other details also, and changing the other info. And that includes the location or the meeting type or what application you would use in a meeting. You can click the save button on the top right to save the changes. Or alternatively, you can start navigating on the left side panel of it to change the availability, the limits, in which from here it will show you before the event. We have here minimum notice, a limit booking frequency that you can even enter or navigate to customize. So all you need to do is simply enter here the limit booking frequency. You can add the limit to it or simply turn on some of the following, including only show the first slot of each day as available, limit the total booking duration, either for a week, month, or year, and even limit the number of upcoming bookings per booker. So basically everything in here is customizable with turning on all of those or toggle on this one. Moving on, again in here, you can even start customizing a lot of things, including under the advanced settings in here. You can check for conflicts or to check if the Google Calendar or the other meetings application will also working upon making the appointment. Under the question, you can even enter here some of the field details, which is of course the email address, the name, and any other corresponding fields. You can request also a confirmation if you want to, and also disable canceling and handle everything in here on this section. You can also navigate in here. This interface language requires booker and email verification for accurate information and to verify it clearly before starting the booking meeting. Under the recurring, also it will show us the recurring event that we can even set up in here. Under apps, you can also browse the App Store to install or integrate some other application. You can even create your own workflows or webhooks. But now this is basically what it looks like. Upon clicking the preview, it will show us in here what it looks like. So a customer would choose the date and also time in here, and also starting to enter their name, email address, and even additional notes. Once done, they can now start setting an appointment or meeting with us. This is basically the meeting scheduled. They can change or reschedule or even cancel depending on preferences in here. But basically this is what it looks like. Now moving on the left side panel, you can even navigate a lot of things including the bookings. It will show you all of your bookings, the availability, which is your working hours that you can add also if you want to, depending on your preferences. Now under teams, it will show you all of the teams within the organization. You can even have a collective scheduling, round robin, fixed round robin, send SMS to attendee, call video recordings, and many more. Now under apps, it will show you all of the App Store or application that you can even integrate. You have here App Store and installed apps. Well, some of it requires to link your account, but that depends on your needs. Now under the routing, from here, upon clicking this routing section on the left side panel, from here you can create a forms to direct attendees to see the correction or the correct destinations. You have here your first route reporting and many more. You can even also navigate the workflows and the insights, including the number of bookings that you have today, the reportings or analytics, and any other data. And the importance and purpose of this call.com lie in its ability to simplify and automate the scheduling process, saving time and reducing the friction often involved in booking meetings. Its main purpose is to simply provide a seamless, user-friendly platform where individuals and organizations can manage appointments efficiently without endless email exchanges or time zone confusion. And now in terms of the pricing plan they offer, you have here the individuals for free, teams, organization, and enterprise, the corresponding pricing on it, and also the list of benefits including. But overall, that is just how you can use call.com. Thank you.